anticipate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Running to the left. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. Trying play action. Flushed out of the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play but just couldn't find anybody open. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume. It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Turning it on. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Commodores are on the move. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He's got him this time. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. The give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Commodores, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might as well give it to him again. Gets away from one, finds room. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off play action. He's going to run it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down, 10 yards to go.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he missed. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Give to the running back. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Nice move to keep running. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Commodores can really attack on this second and short. They're looking for an advantage to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Catch it in the middle, it's Spence. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Commodores will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He makes the fair catch and they'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get it.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hand goes into the air. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Commodores will hustle to the line. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Here's a heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And that one, first play of the drive comes from the 41. Running to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Spence. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Using the quick game. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
And the Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Got his man. And he cruises his way to the house. Takes a handoff. It's Alexander. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Dillon. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Commodores line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Fires it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Got it behind the line. It's Fisher. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They just keep firing. Buys a little extra time. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt for this. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. On the move, it's Alexander. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Commodores want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Pavia. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games and big moments where he's really shined, and that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time, late in the season, when you can go win those individual awards.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted, number 19. And they capitalize not only on the pick. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. They'll try the left side. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. They're going to run it to the right. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. Picks up the first down, still moving. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Across the 45. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They'll try the right side. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Buys a little time with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't...
Breaks into the open. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights. Good. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Commodores in the hurry-up.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback extends the play. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And that's that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running.
Going over the top. And it's swatted away. Going right to work up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's McKenzie. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up.
And it's... Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only to find a way to win. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. To the air, it's Pavia. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. It's a runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize 4th down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the 1st down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by 4th down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
Looking left, and this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stowers. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Dillon. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move.
Down when the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It Stowers. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How you're going to finish strong throughout the season. The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got it. First down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Trying to set up the screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, there's something to be said for knowing on offense when the play is over. That guy didn't know that. That's a huge loss, and now they're right back to the line of scrimmage trying to go fast.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Plucks it out of the air. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. And first snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Going with the ground game left. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The deep thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion. And the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Hoskins. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Commodores look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. In the red area, it's McKenzie. Breaks the tackle.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. And great job in the base defense making a play.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Fires to the tight end. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Pulls it in. It's Stowers. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Going to run it. It's Alexander. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to them again?
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like it.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the tight end. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen. At the 35, he's open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Commodores want to move quickly.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook him there.
Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They're setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Commodores started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They'll give it to the back. He's going for the goal line, and he takes it in for... Back to the ground game on the left. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dillon. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The sure hands, it's Alexander. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker, it's Alexander. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 2nd down coming up. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Pressure coming. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Can't hook up on the... Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads it left. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance, everything.
Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive with 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Looking to buy time. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after... They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Floating away. Slings it downfield. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
Trying play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Trying to keep the drive alive. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. Catch inside the 25. And he'll take it in. Quarterback empties his backfield. Might be changing the route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lets one fly deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize. To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wants to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Fires to the big fella. The Commodores have enough for the first down. They get to the line quickly.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's going up top. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Commodores headed quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that.
Going for it all. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
On the ready.
The run to the left. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Commodores will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Running behind that left side. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll give it to him again. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Barber. Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. looking to fire. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
That's a nice play by the defense. You're trailing early in the game. They've got the ball on your side of the field, so you force the incompletion on 3rd down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's dropped and oh. On the run, it's Jackson. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Barber. It's complete on the right side. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have just, it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell, just dropped the football, lost a little.
Breaks into the open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Trying to bull his way in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's loose at the 15. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Commodores have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Newberry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires on the move. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Trying to do it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up.
And those 4th and 3, 4th and 4 situations are really tough. Is it a passing situation? Is it a running situation? Like, I really got to see my keys, go get it. Defense was just a step slow to give up the 4th down run.
The Commodores had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And the Commodores, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. The give to the tailback. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Barber. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He leaves it with his back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play call.
He'll take the deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got...
Unloads it downfield. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on. a big stiff arm. He's got 93 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it. Give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Barber. He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Brown. Into the secondary on the right. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Commodores in the hurry-up. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. On the run, still looking. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
That's caught. It's Jackson. There he goes. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. He'll set up to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. Fit it in the win. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Setting up the screen. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Commodores have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Morris. Going to try to pop one on the screen. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his big tight end. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown Doors! And they... Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that have at the skill positions throwing the...
He'll take a deep shot here. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
They could have used a little bit more there and picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Commodores are marching down the field.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And add it on again. This offense.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Snags it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, and the defense tackles him at the 3. And the Commodores will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Barges ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touch. They want to run it left here. Past the first down marker and still running. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Commodores just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Buying some time as he moves left. He's got the tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Didn't make them sweat at all. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the time. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Vandy. And couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Barber. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Doors! They took a shot to the end zone. Looking downfield on first down. Looking deep. A full dive to haul that one in. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field.
And how about the run play on 4th and 3 to 4? A lot of times you see that's a pass play nowadays.
And he'll run into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Commodores want to move quickly.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
And the Commodores have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Gets it to him on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Morris. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And how about that? The mindset of the offensive coordinator. You got a really big lead. You're sitting really pretty, but I think this is just about rubbing your nose in it and trying to make bigger plays.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Commodores! Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing what...
Oh, he's got some space.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day. Great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He'll try to do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Commodores want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback moving. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Flips it out on the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I'll tell you, I love the effort by the defense on that play, stopping him short of the goal line. It's now 4th down, and if this offense chooses to go for it here in this situation, can the deep...
Touchdown, Vandy! And they take it in. And the Commodores, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They want that clock to run. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Turning it on! Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, And that's a great job by this offense. And I tell you what, fourth quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Steps away. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try it over the left side. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.